But what really gets me is that I was thinking about this guy. I've mentioned him before. This guy named Bob Grumman, who was this bad poet that
Yes. The
I've mentioned.
Grumbler?
Yeah, the Grumbler. And what?
Zeus keeps like showing interest in the garage, just letting you know.
Yeah, well, he's not going out in the garage. Zeus shows the interest in the garage. He'll be occupied if we get some kittens. He'll be interested in getting to. We'll have to keep them separated for a week or so. But uh, this Bob the Grumbler reminded me of this Henry Darger, the character, the guy who
He's the one with the Mathemaku, right?
Bob Grumbler was the mathematical. Henry Darger was the guy who
Yeah,
was
he's the one with the 9 million words of nothing.
yeah, and girls with penises and the land. And it frustrates me that he had this documentary a decade or so ago made about him by this woman named Jessica Yu, and it's like these kinds of things. Why would someone waste so much time on something not that interesting? It's because this filmmaker couldn't understand why I'm a great writer and I should be the subject of a documentary or my life, my website, rather than this Darger who had absolutely no talent whatsoever, either in drawing. He traced his visual art and his stories. I remember when that Henry Darger's work about 10 or 12 years ago was online. I remember reading major portions of that work, and then they took it down because even though he never copyrighted, I guess someone had formed an estate for him and they wanted to milk money off of this dead guy. Just like that woman who had the photographs that were found, whose name I forget.
Vivian Meyer.
Vivian Meyer, yeah. Vivian Meyer. So now some bastards have, instead of putting her stuff in the public domain, which is where it should be since she's dead, now people are trying to make money from her that she never made herself. And it's disgusting. And this gets back to the corporations and the capitalism and this whole fucking country where the old saying about, in America, we know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. And that when it gets to art, this is more acute than ever. And that this crap gets valued when good stuff doesn't is just ridiculous. And